dear Libra, this is a love reading, a prediction for the month of September with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And I hope you like the new Virgo statue in honor to celebrate Virgo's birthday. And I'm reading in the order of birthdays, and you are second out, Libra. Next time we are celebrating your birthday. As an extended member to this channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's a 4 elements reading up. What the divine wants me to know for the full members to this channel. And a classic love and spirituality reading is up for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I can recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for August to get a context, and this is the prediction for September. I will start reading your cards, and I use the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. And when I open your deck here, I see the 9 of Wands together with 6 of Swords. So it seems like there has been some mayhem and misunderstandings in your relationship. So this person is hurt and wounded, and this person is hurt and wounded. And both people have turned their backs on each other. Probably feeling low on energy to have inspiration to solve this. So probably both people feel a little bit hopelessness right now, or they don't see a light in the end of the tunnel anyways. Okay, I call the divine with love and light. We can see that we had the 9 of Wands here. Now it's the 9 of Swords. I'm seeing one person being a little bit more fed up with this and probably trying to move away from this relationship, which make the other person anxious and upset. They were also wounded and hurt, and they probably wanted attention from this person, but instead this person just gave up. I think there was definitely a misunderstanding or miscommunication. Well, not all people are very good on expressing themselves, so sometimes they just run away instead of saying, no, that's unfair, or it's not as you think, it's like this. And sometimes they run away because I think this is you, that you said the truth, that the things you accused them of was the truth. So they say, okay, to hell with this. So I called the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And it seems like you will, you will stand on your own 2 feet soon and kind of get over that this person didn't want to fix the situation or didn't put more effort into fixing it. So I called, I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself, but there's more cards wants to be shown. I call the 6 elements. The world together with the Page of Swords. Now I'm feeling like you felt misunderstood and unjustly treated, and that you want to walk away. So maybe the other person walked away first, and maybe they even wanted you to run after them, okay? And first you were really hurt by them walking away, but then you reacted in the same way. Okay, so to hell with it. I'm not going to disrespect myself and to run after you. I will find closure. Doesn't mean that you will actually find closure. The 8 of Cups wants to show his face. It's like a boomerang. Can be that there will be some recycling happening in this relationship. So I called the 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Libra viewers. So I want my dear Libra to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay. So, tune in for a few seconds here to you, the person most on your mind and your relationship in September. this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have a Queen of Pentacles here. So every person in this equation is trying to make themselves feel calm and settled and not anxious and kind of craving after something that we feel we can't have. The old bottom of the deck was heartbreak, so we felt like we couldn't have it. And now we are trying to be calm about it, loving ourselves, making our life better. So even if you didn't break up, it might just be that your husband is currently sulking and not talking to you, you know, tapping their mobile phone at the breakfast table, but still, then you're focusing on, you know, maybe a subscription on a new magazine, which you are reading in these silent breakfasts, these silent occasions. Okay, so I'm putting out your cards here for September. Okay, so this is the situation in this relationship. We have a Page of Wands, so I think that even if we walked away from each other, even if there's silent treatment going on, either on a distance or over the dinner table, breakfast table, whatever, Page of Wands says that we want to communicate. 6 of Wands. Okay. And the High Priestess. I want to take clarification before I say too much. It's very lovely cards. I can say that much. Clarifying the Page of Wands with the Modern Witch Tarot. 10 of Wands. We want to reach out, but we restrain ourselves to not do so because we think it will have a bad outcome. Clarify the 6 of Wands, what's on our mind. 5 of Cups. Okay, so the 6 of Wands is a little bit tricky because sometimes it's a person that wants to win over another person and you know, look at me, look what I accomplished. Maybe you feel like that, you want to parade yourself, but it's also about being a role model or a leader or take charge over a situation. And I think that we have gotten disappointed in this situation, but maybe we start to realize that there were some kind of misunderstanding, and or at least we don't care about the issue anymore. We just want the darn person to start speaking to us. Okay, so away with this, whatever happens, it's not important anymore. The important thing is 6 of Wands. We also had the 6 of Swords. Even if this person was traveling away from you, it's still a 6, so it's connected to the Lover's card. So they traveled away from you, but I definitely feel like they still loved you. The High Priestess can be a little bit of an ice machine sometimes. She is made of water, Pisces energy, but if this person gets hurt, they can be a little bit act in the way that gives them self-respect and doesn't honor maybe the love between you at all times. But here we can see the Queen of Cups. So underneath this exterior of this person with, you know, high valued person with self-respect, doesn't give second chances, have you screwed up, then you're out of this paradise forever. And the Queen of Cups says, I love you, I still want you, I still need you, I still think about you. So it seems to be a mutual thing. Okay, so that clarified it. In other case, I would have, maybe without the clarification, I would have thought that you were trying to prove to the other person that you are doing all right on your own, and they are trying to, you know, avoid being seen stalking your social media posts. Okay, because they want to look as if they have moved on and they are, you know, in this, they can do better. they want to be treated better, so they will choose better situations for themselves with people that doesn't misunderstand what they said, or that would give them what they need. Okay, so the bond between you two is Knight of Cups. Your feelings is the 2 of Swords. Their feelings is the 7 of Wands. So we can see that it's on a feeling level. That both of you are still a little bit obnoxious. 9 of Cups, it shows that I can do without you. So there's a little bit element of that too. Silent treatment from your end. You're just, you know, flipping the pages of your magazine, trying to look untouched by the situation, and interesting, and, you know, going up from the table, going away, leaving the other person in mystery because you're not going to say. 2 of Swords. 7 of Wands, they are trying to protect their self-respect here in some way. Their self-respect has gotten touched and not or like getting like a little bit smacked like this. Maybe often we do this to ourselves, that we imagine that a person did certain things towards us, like we imagine their intentions, for example, that they said this because they hated me, and that might not at all have been the intention, but it seems like this person has decided upon judging you for something you said and did, and protecting themselves from it ever happening again. Clarify the Two of Swords. We have the King of Wands. This is Leo energy. So I think there's more capacity with you, that here with the Two of Swords, you feel a little bit petty, a little bit small. You don't want to give them the win. You also don't want to have, two. You don't want to have, like, be frostbitten by their cold shoulder. So you could fix it. You could easily go and charm them and, get things on the right keel again after this touch with these two ships bumping. But you don't want to do it because you feel a little bit petty. Okay, so clarify the Seven of Swords. No, Seven of Wands, Ten of Swords. This person got really hurt. I still feel like half of it was imagined, and maybe that was what made you not take this fully seriously, whatever they felt hurt by, because you felt like it was something they imagined, or something. It's like fighting a windmill. If a person have decided they have a certain opinion of you, it's very hard to make them change their mind, and maybe you just gave up. But this person still has this opinion. They feel really hurt, or maybe not hurt. If something else, I'll try if we can get this out of this deck. They're brutally honest. I was lost. My surrounding didn't approve. I think it's also, they have told people around them how you did them, like the fairy tale of what you did, because it's just their side of the story. It's not the absolute truth. And the surrounding said, don't bother with that person again. They are like this and this. Just move on. That's what I'm feeling here. And I was lost is that they got so entangled in their own emotions here, and their fears also. Maybe their worst fear was, for example, that you didn't love them, that you just faked it all, and they were trying to find proof that this was the truth, and therefore they invented, like, every time you did something, they inflated this into, like, out of proportions inside their own mind. They might not have told you, but inside their mind they blew this out of proportions and took it as evidence that you never loved them in the first place. But this says, I was lost. Queen of Cups here. It feels as if they were lost in their emotions, and this not wanting to be humiliated, not wanting to stick around, like a dog around amongst the legs of a person that doesn't really care about them, like running after the leader or the owner, and wanting love but not getting it. So they put themselves in a position of self-respect, not letting it happen to them again, but it might have been built on false assumptions. Okay, clarify the Nine of Cups here, the bond between you two. Nine of Pentacles. So it's a singles energy, both people trying to make their life happy in their own little private sphere, either on their own or in their private sphere in their relationship. So trying to, I'm going golfing tonight, don't wait with any dinner. That kind of energy, okay? So this is your behaviors and attitudes, and we have the Lovers here. Their behaviors and attitudes. Knight of Pentacles, very sad energy in the context to the Lovers. So clarify the Lovers. Queen of Swords, Libra, Strength. So it shows that you have a lot of love for this person still in your heart. You have no problem kind of humiliating yourself in the name of love. 6-6. And to maybe go to this, it's like Rapunzel in the tower, refusing to let her hair down and saying, I will stay in this tower until something better comes along, even if it's the ivory tower. So it seems as if you have the capacity to go to that, to Rapunzel, and say to her, can you let your hair hang down so I can get in touch with you. So, Knight of Pentacles, what will Rapunzel do in this case? Nine of Swords, oh no. I think I get immediately the feeling that they will be like ooh, like this if you tried, but in the same time they would get really scared that like, I'm just getting fooled again, I'm falling for this again, I'm falling for this old crap again, the Star. But they have hope, they want to believe that it can be true. But they're really like a hermit crab. It will be hard to lure them out of this ivory tower. I had to enlighten their candle again because it's drowned itself in sorrow here. But I think like you can spark them to have hope again. But you need to probably be very loving with your words, and they are like, they play hard, but they are delicate. They play hard because they are trying to protect themselves against a threat that they believe you represent. What kind of threat do you represent for them? Knight of Wands. They seem to see you as a player of some sort. Someone that's in and out of their life that doesn't mean business. So it can even be that you think that this person is a player. But they think that you are a player because maybe you have said that you want to exchange them for a more serious relationship. So they feel expendable, like you could easily change them for someone else. It can be that you actually are a player as well. I'm not saying that you're not that, but I'm just saying alternative explanations. So, Sun, that's the highest card for love. Hierophant. Taurus energy. I think this person still loves you. They're just stubbornly turning their back towards you, trying to move on. I'm hearing like this Dua Lipa song, New Rules. I think this person has put up these new rules towards you. Don't be their friend. Don't invite them in. You just have to throw them out again. So that kind of notion is what I'm feeling. Maybe you are on this side also, and your person is on this other side. It's possible. So I will take some cards for their attitudes here. Our love is deep as the ocean. I don't feel worthy of love. 5 of Cups. So I don't feel worthy of love. 2 of Swords, also with the ocean here, ocean there. They think that you will say no, but they feel very, very connected to you. I needed to learn from my own mistakes. I want to marry you. That can explain the Taurus energy here. A very stable, loyal kind of energy. So I think they have gone through some kind of personal growth thing here, or you have gone through some kind of personal growth thing here that has made you more mature, more relaxed, less touchy-feely. You're still not 100% emotionally. You don't want to admit to, you don't want to humiliate yourself and be the one stepping forward and trying and risking getting rejected because it feels unnecessary in your feeling layer. It feels unnecessary to get more bad feelings for such a adventure, like calling them up and they say, I don't know, who are you? I don't want to speak to you. So maybe you're just avoiding an emotional blow, but really you don't have a problem with pride here. It's a little bit mixed in there, like you sprinkle a little bit pepper in the food. Of course, we all have pride. 6 of Wands is a very prideful card. But I feel like your pride isn't the problem. The problem is that you don't want to inflict a hurt for nothing. You know, trying to reach out and getting sucker punched in the face. In other case, if you just felt like this person is sad, and if you could come and say that you're sorry and comfort them, you know, you will travel miles to do so, thousands of miles to do so, no problem. This is not about that kind of pride where we don't want to admit or saying that we're sorry, because you don't even care about the original problem anymore that much. Right now you're more feeling the love for the person and the connectedness that you feel with this person, and there's a love that stretches beyond you and it reaches for this person, but you yourself is trying to not reach for this person because you think that it's no use, it's no idea. Probably because you feel like this person has really put themselves in this Rapunzel tower or ivory tower and decided, like taking a logical decision. It doesn't matter how much they might miss you. They're so scared of being stomped upon again. Even if you didn't stomp upon them, their expectations or their mind, what they felt in their mind, stomped upon them. So if they felt like you wouldn't stay, even if you promised that you would stay and it's obvious for you that you would stay forever, they were really scared that you wouldn't stay, and they don't want to feel that kind of feeling again, that kind of fear. Focus on self-work, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So I think this person is doing that. They're learning to love themselves. What's your process here? The Phoenix. Rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. You feel like it's time to turn a leaf and you don't bother about the past anymore. You want to move forward. Snake, malicious, look over your shoulder. I think you worry that they might have someone else already. You have been exchanged for someone else. In some cases, it might also be that you might not be able to hold the promises if you come and say certain things that you will change in this way or that way. Maybe you won't be able to keep those promises. We'll see. Clarify the snake here. Sneaky snake. Ace of Cups. I'm just feeling fearful of saying the truth. Like fearful of admitting to the love. So I rather keep it a sneaky secret. Okay. You are ready to turn the leaf, but the snake, 2 of Swords here. It says no, I don't want to express my undying love. Okay, so what can we, let us have like advice. A leg up. Yeah, I think you both need to help each other in this situation, that if one person is acting like it's time to go, we have nothing to say, then it's very hard to reconnect. I will try to think about situations where I have been in this kind of vibe. Well, I have had people coming to me, like really persuading me to forgive them, and for, you know, weeks on end, not giving up. So I identify a little bit more with this person actually. I would try one time call, And if they didn't answer that time, I would give up and feel like it's time to move on. Not because I'm cold, but because I feel like I can't change the other person's mind. It's no use, okay? But I feel like this person feels like I just need to, you know, continue climbing, and eventually I will come up. I just need to continue struggling. But this person's like, it's like a ghost just disappearing out of sight. Okay, so you didn't want me. So I'm trying to figure this out, because what's the advice here? Because I think that this is a healthy way of doing things to a certain degree, because this is what makes people rekindle again, that someone doesn't give up. But in the same time, it's horrible if we kind of stalk someone that really wants to be left alone. So then it might be like more appropriate to just say, okay, so I hear you, and walk away. So I think you need to make up your own mind in this situation, because probably this is an area where I myself haven't really worked through this, because I feel I'm very good at reading between the lines, and when I'm not wanted, I'm not like intruding that person's space. I will just disappear then. But I admire this way of being. So I feel that this is much more healthy. This is a little bit like dying, and this is like still living. So I think this is the best advice, that don't stalk the person, but, you know, try to call them more than once. Try to reach out, show that you're still there. If you are this person. If you identify mostly with this person, I will see what's the advice. Wizard of Awareness. So at least we can become aware of this situation, and how little we fight for this relationship, even if we feel so connected. We have star and the sun here, so it shows that we still feel the love, we just don't want to admit to it. So we can become aware of that resistance and that fear, and just see it as one side of the whole picture, because the main picture seems to be like Dua Lipa's song, The New Rules. I'm going to move away from here because you never respected me anyways. So you never loved me anyway. So I'm going to move on. You were a player. But here I can also become aware of that there might be another side to this story that I wasn't able to see then, and I might not be able to see now. And maybe there's another way also to approach this than just running away. Maybe at least going and asking for closure. Why did you act like this? Why did you do me like this and that? What was the real reason? Was it the lack of love? Did you feel like you could do better than me, or what was going on? So I definitely feel like there's a lot of unclosed business here, and we can't continue being silent at the breakfast and dinner table. I think that needs to come some kind of solution. So, and it seems like this person here is best equipped, because this person has crawled so deep into the cave that someone needs to go and, get them out. So that's what I'm seeing. Okay. So, my dear ones, I hope this helped. I would urge you to watch the reading What Do They Want to Happen Between You, and the love reading for August to learn more about this relationship. And if you want to see new and exclusive reading from me and watch the channel normal reading in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal questions readings for elements readings and all signs readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. Thank you for watching this far. Remember to like, share and subscribe to help the channel out, and hit the notification bell to get a heads up when a new video is out. Take really good care until next time. Stay awake, stay healthy, stay blessed, and bye for now.